Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome to Gone Gliding. My name is Jason and today's episode is lesson number 15 here in Utah at the south side of the point of the mountain. Today's lesson is very similar to lesson number 6 where I flew in some wonky winds. The winds were thermally, crosswind, launches and landings, bubbly and bumpy air, gradient air, just so many different things going on, especially for a student like myself who doesn't even have a hang one yet and is getting close to taking the test for H2, but had some really great practice. Everything we do here is foot launching, and we want to make sure that our glider's really balanced on our launch, that we maintain good pitch and roll control through the flight, and set up for a very safe landing in potentially crosswinds or gradient air where things are changing on us constantly. So we're reading the flags, we're looking at the wind blowing the flags, the grass, maybe some water, all kinds of things to kind of see what is the wind doing so that we know how to react safely to that. I only get 2 flights in today on the lower training hill, and upon completion of these, I have now had 95 training flights and 32 total minutes of flying. So definitely growing in my training log, which you can see down below in the description if you click on that. A lot of great notes in there that you might find helpful. Thanks for watching my channel. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Come back and see more content. Check out my short videos as well. And that's it for now. Come watch these 2 flights. Come fly with me.
No wind right now. We know there's wind out, so we're going to wait for that to settle. Feel out the wind. Let me know what you think.
Target, I'm thinking just based on where those paragliders are in the landing field, I'm thinking kind of that first base there on the left side. Yeah, right. I was answering based on what it's on.
Yeah, no, that was like that was a good. But yeah, you can feel pretty significant crosswind. That's trickier than you want to shoot for. Keep that speed up to launch. Start with the launch.
Launching! Launching!
Alright, it is pretty textured air out there. You felt that put you in a little turn there. Did a good job keeping it in control. Good job holding that speed. Notice near the ground there, right at the end, it cut all at once on you. You had the glider in great control. If you'd just put your feet down and started walking, you would have been up on your feet. Wheel landing was totally down, so that worked out well. But yeah, good to kind of remember what landing in these conditions can be like. We definitely need to have our focus fully on the glider like you did. You did that very well. And then just, for the landing, it's not really, conditions really need a flare. If you notice the ground's moving at a rate that you'd be able to catch up to it, we can just put our landing gear down and start jogging. And good landing.
Yeah, how'd that go, Jason?
I had to work on it a little bit, but it wasn't bad. It felt fine. But yeah, I was listening to your instruction on the radio, and by the time you were saying punch it, my feet were already dragging.
Yeah.
So I felt like I needed to kind of flare faster.
You didn't need to flare at all. You just started running.
Okay.
All right, this is a really cool place where I want to just pause the video and talk about this.
We need to talk. Do you know what this is about?
My flare.
Yeah? Or your lack of flair.
At some flight schools, it's very easy to flare. I know that there's other schools that teach the flare on every landing, and there's a lot of focus on it. At Wasatch Hang Gliding, there's not a lot of focus on the flare. There's a lot of things to focus on when you're launching, flying, and landing. And the flare is a piece of it, and it becomes a part of hang gliding, you know, as you're landing. And so it's important to understand it and know when to use it and when not to use it. And what I learned today is when there are times when you want to be very careful about the flare. In today's flying, we had a lot of wind speed coming our way, and it was really crazy winds. And one of the other students did a really big flare. And what happened is he was close to the ground, he flared, and then his hang glider shot up in the air. And he did the right thing. He held the flare, and eventually it floated back down. But it shot up quite a ways, and it was a good impact coming down. You know, the keel of the hang glider hit the ground first, and he came down a little harder than we would have liked. Everything was okay. He was okay. The glider was okay. But I wish I had gotten it on video so that it would help understand the importance for other newbies and students like myself that watch these videos, that you don't always need the flare, and you need to be very careful when you have a lot of headwind coming at you, because it can certainly make you shoot up. So be careful with the flare, be safe with the flare, and practice, practice, practice. All right, let's get back to the video.
Find a runway in front of you that looks helpful. Notice we're right on a place where it's changing. So you're gonna feel that on your wing a little bit. So what I do is either go right onto here or over into this other place, just kind of one side of that change or the other. So you're having a little bit more consistent airflow as you're getting moving.
Okay.
Also thinking about running, right? We want to be on kind of a consistent slope. You felt with the notch going from that real steep to that real shallow is unpleasant.
There's also like sturdy ground to like loose gravel.
Exactly. So just kind of, you want to imagine, okay, what are those steps going to feel like? Does this look like a good? Can I imagine launching on this pretty well? All right, so our target's that flag. We've got a pretty clear airspace right now. So right now we've got no wind. We know there's a lot of wind out here, so we want to wait for a cycle to get onto us. Because you can imagine taking that first step and nothing, and then getting hit by a big gust. Yeah, it's going to be a big adjustment that you're going to have to be doing while we're kind of nose going.
Launching!